What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher, Whyte. Dillian Whyte calls out Povetkin, Alexander Povetkin, for a fight in April. He says that Alexander Povetkin comes to fight. He doesn't move around a lot, neither do I. Let's see who has the best left hook. We're going to have a nice tear up, so he says. He says, whenever he wants it, let's make it happen. The O2 Arena gets crowded and gets booked up, so Manchester or London would be some good venues to make a fight happen with Alexander Povetkin. Of course, we know Alexander had a draw with Michael Hunter, along with Dillian Whyte, had his comeback fight, which he had a grueling comeback fight with Whack was his name. Big, tall, 6'5" fighter. I can't remember his first name right now. Darius Whack, I believe. But that seems like a good fight. Dillian Whyte, I think he's looking for a pretty durable fight to start the year off with. That's a good selection. Povetkin does come right at you. You know, he comes to fight. They both do have good left hooks. I would like to see who lands first, how Dillian Whyte can handle a left hook from Povetkin and vice versa. Because both of these guys, you know, come to fight. They do come to fight. It looks like a nice action fight. The only thing I would counterpunch on this would be how Povetkin looked on the last fight. But then again, here's the kicker. The kicker is Dillian Whyte didn't look good either. You know, that inactivity, you know, the stress with UCAD and all that, I think that had a toll on him. He came in out of shape. Povetkin, I think he's just getting older, you know. So here's the deal. If Povetkin is just getting older and he can do what he can do with what he still has left and he's over the hill, which he's 40 years old now, mind you, Povetkin. Dillian Whyte's problem is he was just out of shape, not because he was over the hill. Those are two different extremes. See, Povetkin can only do so much as being over the hill. He's only going to perform a certain way. That's my question in picking a fighter like Povetkin. If you're going to pick a fighter, pick someone younger. Oscar Rivas was great. Darius Whack was a good comeback fight. But Povetkin, it's good for a name's sake because he's only been beaten by Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko. We know that. But how good is he still? What does he still have left? And if Dillian Whyte does go in there and they have a nice scrap and it lasts 4 or 5 rounds and Dillian Whyte gets him out of there, or let's say it goes 7 rounds. And Dillian Whyte gets him out of there because Povetkin looks gassed at that point and he looks like he ran out of steam. You shouldn't give Dillian Whyte too much credit for that win. Why? Because the same thing happened to Povetkin in the Joshua fight. He started off strong. He started off ripping left hooks. He buckled Joshua a couple times. I know at least once he buckled the guy. He made him look like, oh snap, this guy has some punching power. But in the 5th, 6th, 7th rounds, he started to lose speed. We started to see that in the Michael Hunter fight also. Okay, so you have to look at this fight. Yes, it looks good on paper, but you look at Dillian Whyte, where he is in his career versus where Povetkin is in his career. Okay, because Povetkin, you know, because Povetkin doesn't look like he's out of shape. Povetkin looks like Hasim Rahman looked when he beat him. Because he beat him, I think it was in Russia, where Hasim Rahman was clearly just past his prime, over the hill, there to get a check, honestly. But Povetkin, I don't know what he still has left. I don't know what really his ambition is at this point. Maybe he's looking for another title shot. But of course, he had one for the Unified Championship in 2018, where he was knocked out by Anthony Joshua. And he was hurt by Michael Hunter, which is not known to be a puncher. So if you put all that together in a pot and you stir it, it might look like that drink might look like that Povetkin is over the hill by now. However long it lasts, Povetkin will be game. You know, it would be flattering, soothing to know if Povetkin can be game for all 12 rounds or how long it lasts. But I think at this point, the best thing he has is a puncher's chance against Dillian Whyte, because Dillian Whyte can be hurt. You know, I think honestly, Dillian Whyte his kryptonite is uppercuts. Because you think about it, uppercuts is what knocked him out with Joshua and what dropped him with Oscar Rivas, right? But we will see the battle of the left hooks. That fight can be made very easily. I look forward to it nonetheless. Again, however long it lasts, because of Povetkin's age or his aging. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte wanting to tear up Alexander Povetkin. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.